What is going on, Bulls Nation? Welcome back. Another depressing video here, but what are we gonna do, right? I mean, we're hampered by injuries, but I don't really want to make excuses. So let's take in and what happened this past two games. It's a bit embarrassing, I was looking forward to the Nets game and the Warriors game because a part of me wants to show the media out there that we're legit. We're number one seed. We got this, right? We got this. Uh, that was the exact opposite of what happened. So basically, we got not just we didn't lose. We didn't just lose. We were hammered by these two teams, and we can make an argument that yes, we are a bit shorthanded, and we got some injuries, but particularly this Golden State Warriors team does have one as well. I mean, they don't have Draymond and Clay, and they were up by as many as 40, maybe even more. Uh, it is embarrassing what happened to the Bulls. And some few observations while I was watching the game is that yes, Zach Levine got injured, but there's no. I mean, again, I don't have any problems losing. What I do have a problem with the way they lost, though, it is deflating the way the Bulls lost, and we need a bad win. We need a win badly to rebound from these two horrific losses, and I don't know if we're gonna get that anytime soon. Like I mean, we might in our next game. Anything's possible. But with the injury of Zach Levine, we don't know the extent. At least at the time of this recording, I don't know the extent of injury of Zach Levine. Hopefully, it is nothing serious. We can only cross our fingers here. But you know, I hope this is. I mean, we're gonna play the Celtics tomorrow, so that's another tough one right there. That's 3 games in 4 days, so it is gonna be rough. And on Monday, we're gonna play the Grizzlies, who's on a tear currently. So it's not gonna get easier for the Bulls. Then we got the Cavaliers and Bucks. We gotta pull off a win against the Celtics tomorrow for sure. I mean, that's a winnable game. They're not as powerhouse, so to speak, as the Golden State Warriors and New Jersey Nets. However, they're still a pretty formidable team. Now, one thing that I noticed that's lacking for us is energy. Defense, obviously, we gave up, I don't know, 130 points against Brooklyn, and a clayless team in the Warriors. I mean, the fourth quarter they already have like 125. So it's obviously the defense. Yes, we are missing some key cogs in our defense. Obviously, Caruso, uh, Patrick Williams. You already know that. The backup, which is Javante, is missing, but we got to be able to sustain something even without those guys. And no, no, and we were winning. We won 9 games, pretty much without those guys. Well, we got Javante, but don't tell me he is the key to winning those games, right? Um, I always felt like our depth was decent, but it's obvious now, the big guy situation, and Vooch was a little bit more active, so to speak, on the paint area, but still not what I wanted to see from a guy making 20 million, right? Like, Warriors are not a big team. And also Draymond is not inside. This is the time where he should have dominated inside, but again, we didn't see that. Hopefully, Caruso brings that back. That swagger. I almost tend to believe now that the Bulls need a dog, and by a dog I mean somebody who barks a lot. That would rally them up. Somebody like the Morris twins, one of them at least. Um, Patrick Beverly, somebody like that, because even with Caruso, and he is our defensive anchor. You could to an extent ball, but they don't have that quality. You can see Draymond now, like being demonstrative and kind of like pick up the morale of the team when they're going down. Somebody like that, somebody like Joakim Noah who would inspire you. I don't know, something. It just feels so lifeless watching this Bulls team this past couple of games that and maybe we can pick up someone on for cheap again, like Dwight Howard. We just need a dog, somebody who would give up a hard foul when things are not going right, somebody who's willing to get a tech, somebody like that. And Io might be that guy. He has a little bit dog in him, but he's still a rookie. Patrick Williams. Obviously, our defensive again. I'm gonna mention it again. Defensive guys are missing, but we shouldn't be losing by 30 and 40 points consecutively. We're too good of a team for that, or maybe we're not. I think we're good enough. But if we want to be a championship contender team, which we are currently in a position to be one, we got to fill in these holes. I think we have too many guys that are pretty much the same. Like the Troy Brown and DJ and all that stuff. So we're close. We are certainly close. But I think the intangibles, I always thought we won't have any problem scoring, and I still feel that way, but I feel like we need a guy who's gonna push us there, and that might be Caruso. I don't know. That might be him. But so far we need help. We need help badly, especially this next stretch. We got Cleveland coming up. They're playing pretty well. This next stretch would be critical for the Bulls, especially if Levine is gonna miss some time. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. I'm assuming he's not gonna play tomorrow night. Again, we still have DeRozan who's an MVP candidate, which again we shouldn't be losing this much. And Vooch, who's was an all-star. So we will see. We'll see. We're decimated right now, and there's so many things still that we need. A big guy who can anchor the paint. Maybe somebody an energy guy who would provide that. And I know Caruso's normally that, but can we trust him? To stay healthy throughout the season with his lingering, foot injury. So we shall see. I'm not jumping off the bandwagon, but I'm not encouraged from what I saw. These are high-level teams that we need to beat, and not only did we lose, it's a manner of how we lost. So let me know, Bulls Nation, how you feel about this. I know it's a tough time. I'm not losing hope to this Bulls. This is the best that I have seen them play since the Derrick Rose era. I still have high hopes. But I'm also aware now. We always thought that we're just a power forward away, but maybe we need more. Maybe instead of getting like a star, use that trade chips for depth. Again, maybe if Patrick Beverly gets trade, because our turnovers were pretty bad as well. So and not like Patrick Beverly's Chris Paul, who can hold the ball and protect the ball for you, but at least he has this dog mentality that we might be lacking. So yeah, I want to hear your thoughts, guys, your comments. Put them down below. Again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow against the Celtics.